Should you buy a house in Ireland right now or wait until 2027, 2028 for a crash that may never come? Prices are still rising, interest rates are stabilizing, and the supply is still tight. So, are we at the peak or just getting started? Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm gonna break down Ireland's property market in 2026. What is happening with the prices, interest rates, and whether the market is overvalued. And the most importantly, should you buy now or wait? Let's start with where things stand right now. As of early 2026 up until now, this is the first quarter of the 2026, property prices are still rising, but more slowly. Annual growth is around 4% to 6%, depending on the report you're citing. Dublin prices are growing even slower, closer to 3%. That is a big shift from the rapid growth we saw between 2021 and 2024. What does this mean? The market is cooling but not falling. Here is the key point. Demand is still very strong while supply is still too low. Even in this 2026, Ireland simply isn't building enough homes to meet the demand. Now, let's talk about interest rates because this is where things get interesting. Mortgage rates in Ireland are now sitting around 3.5% to 3.7% after falling from a recent high. And crucially, rates are expected to stay stable, not dropping significantly further. So if you are waiting for a super cheap mortgage again, that is probably not happening anytime soon. What this means is right now borrowing is more predictable, but affordability is still very tight, and buyers are now adjusting to this new normal. This is the big question. Are Ireland's property prices too high? Here is the honest answer. Property prices are widely considered very high, especially relative to incomes, but it depends on what you mean or on your interpretation of too high. Why? Because prices are being supported by real fundamentals. What are these fundamentals? A strong employment, population growth, and a chronic housing shortage in Ireland. In fact, around 70% of the estate agents in Ireland believe that prices are either peaking or will level off soon. So, instead of a crash, the more likely scenario in Ireland is going to be a slow plateau. That means prices might rise slowly or stay flat for a period of time, but a dramatic crash is unlikely unless something major changes in the economy of Ireland or global economy. So, should you wait until 2027 or 2028? Well, Let's think about what would need to happen for prices to drop. 1. A big increase in housing supply needs to happen first. 2. A major economic slowdown must happen. Or thirdly, a spike in interest rates. However, right now, none of this is strongly predicted. In fact, price growth is expected to continue at around 3 to 5% annually. The economy is still growing, though more slowly. So waiting could mean paying even more later. Waiting could mean or result to higher deposit requirement. Waiting could mean that you will end up competing even with more buyers. And most importantly, if you wait for too long, you will miss years of equity growth in your property. Buy now versus wait. Let me break it down simply. You should buy now if you can afford repayment comfortably or you have found a property that fits your needs. You should wait if you are currently stretching financially or you expect a big or major increase in your income or you are hoping for a more supply options because this isn't really about timing the market. It is about timing your life. In conclusion, so should you buy now or wait until 2027 or 2028? Here is the reality. The market is stabilizing, not crashing. Interest rates are steady now, not going to fall sharply anytime soon. And supply is still the biggest issue, which means waiting doesn't guarantee a better deal. For most people, if you are financially ready, 2026, which is now, is the reasonable time to buy. But if you are not ready, waiting is still the right move. If you find this video helpful, hit the like and subscribe and let me know in the comment section if you are buying this year or waiting for 2027 or 2028. Thank you for watching and see you in my next video. Bye.